day 5 of Camp NaNoWrimo, and I am about to start writing. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I have 5,391 words so far. Yesterday I did not hit the 1,300 mark, but I'm still on track because I had written more than 1,300 words the previous days. So I'm looking forward to hopefully writing more today. I start out every day saying I need to give myself a lead, but today's a little bit different because my boyfriend usually works 6 night shifts in a row. He's a nurse, and it's kind of tough because I have my son in addition to working and doing writing for pretty much 24/7 those 6 days. So he's off now. Today is his first real day off, so he has my son outside right now, so I'm able to work distraction free for a little bit, which is really nice. While I was writing yesterday, I'll show you what my son was doing. He was doing this. And normally I would stop him, obviously, but yesterday I was like, I'm just gonna choose my battles. I would prefer him playing with my books versus locking me out of the house any day, so I was completely fine with that. But I did end up writing late into the night again, and I had to be up early again today. Tomorrow I have an 8 a.m. class to teach, so I really need to get it done before midnight so I can actually sleep some. So my plan for today, we might go to trivia. We usually go to trivia at least once a week because that is how we choose to do date night. But my plan is to write now, and then if it works out, go to Starbucks and plan. People in my group have been talking a lot about what they're doing in terms of plotting and world building and just working on the mechanics of their book, and I feel like I really need to take a step back and plan out the rest of the book. I had a very clear idea of what was going to happen in the first and second parts of my book, but now that I'm finishing up the second part, I really need to plan out that third part because that's the part that was the least clear to me from the beginning. I knew everything else. It was so weird. I just like anticipated different points. But now that I've written all those points, I have to figure out how is it gonna end? That's the big thing. So I'm gonna do some word sprints. Really, that's the most effective way for me to write. I don't know why I don't do it more often, but sitting down and being like, I'm going to write for 10 minutes. That's a very manageable chunk of time. And usually I can get a lot done if I just focus for those 10 minutes and then take a little break. So I'm gonna try that today, try to get like 1,500 words in, and then maybe go plan. So I ended my first sprint. I wrote almost 500 words in 10 minutes, and I wanted to point out a feature of Scrivener that I started using in the past 2 days that I've really been enjoying. So I watched Kate Kavanaugh's video on Scrivener, and I've been using it for a couple years, but she showed me some functions that I didn't realize were part of it, and so this is what I've been using. So this is a scene that I'm working on today, but as you can see in the comments section, I started doing comments on different parts. Like here, you can see there's a comment. So when I go back, I can actually know like what I was thinking at different points, which is something that I've kind of been writing down in a different folder. Down here, I have a random ideas and big ideas folder, thoughts while writing. But of course, when I go back, I might not understand what I was referring to specifically. And so this is gonna be really helpful. Like that first comment, I don't remember writing this paragraph, but I like it. I was so tired when I was writing last night that I literally don't remember writing the last couple sentences that I wrote, which is kind of funny, but I ended up liking it. So sometimes you can have those weird moments like that where you're in between dreaming and awake and you write something interesting. I think I'm gonna use this function more, and I think that it'll be really helpful. I still need to play around with it. Yesterday really showed me that I need to slow down, focus more on making sure that I'm setting myself up for a good revision process rather than just speeding through the first draft, which I've been doing, because I believe in this book and I feel like I want to take it to the next level. And for me to do that, I really have to set myself up for success. And I feel like doing things like taking a break and planning and looking at everything Scrivener has to offer and adding comments throughout, that's really gonna help me in the next step. I'm gonna do a 15-minute sprint and see where that puts me. I have to take an HQ break. Does anyone else play HQ? Because I play literally every day. Happy anniversary to Megan and Eric, and happy birthdays to Akira. Arizona is in the mountain time zone half the year, right? George W. Bush, duh. Ah, dang it, I knew that one. I got off on question 6, I think. 10 seconds is not long enough for me to be able to think about that. I knew that answer. Of course, it was Bill Clinton. Back to writing. How many words do I have? I'm at 657 words, so I'm gonna continue. I think I have like 11 minutes left on my timer. Look at all that green. I am almost done with part 2 of my book. I just wrote the climax of part 2, and it is super exciting. Like, it makes me really excited to... Why am I so yellow? Writing that scene makes me so excited to keep writing because I really love the concept of what I'm focusing on. I'm writing a lot in book 2 about like this new structure of government that might come out of, you know, an apocalypse. And it's something I'm really interested in, and so I think that this is why writing today has been easier, because I'm getting to write more about that. But I wrote 1,444 words. I'm gonna stop there because I came to a closing point, which is always good, because I hate when I stop writing in the middle of a scene and then I have to go back and kind of get into the groove of things. So I'm gonna stop here. And I'm actually gonna go, I'm not gonna go to Starbucks, I decided. I'm going to go to a local coffee shop called Jittery Joe's. They have the best iced coffee, and I really want an iced coffee right now, so I'm going to go there and plan out as much as I can and just work on part 3 and what I'm going to write, and hopefully that will make the rest of this month easy if I have a really good idea in mind of what I'm going to be writing each day. So that's what I'm gonna do. I just walked in and realized I forgot my wallet. So I can't pay for anything. So I'm gonna have to go to Starbucks because I can pay for it on my phone. It sucks because I was really looking forward to it, but oh well. I'll go to Starbucks, that's fine. Stuck in a room, loving and fighting this group of emotions. They're broken. But shocking, search for perfection, but searching isn't finding. Sit back, relax, cause love is blinding. Searching for perfection, but searching isn't finding. Sit back and relax, cause love is blinding. Why don't you want to be in it?
This is it right now, isn't it?
Yes. Broadcasting live to the internet. Why is no one coming to trivia with us, James?
Because we're not any good.
No, it's because you're too competitive.
Are you recording right now?
No.
It's...
We did okay. We were in the top at halftime, but then we blew our lead. It was fun though, right?
It was alright.
That's it?
Yeah.